I'm excited for this one. Sending this call out myself right now, making sure everybody is positioned. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one. Let's go ahead and send this link out. Let's go ahead and send this link out, right? So can we make sure to drop our screenshots into the chat? Let people know that this is where they're supposed to be at. Let people know that this is where they're supposed to be at. Let them know that this is where they're supposed to be at. Give me 1 second as I get my whiteboard together. Man, it's been an amazing day. It has been an amazing day. Yeah, 119, 120 people. How is everybody doing tonight? Man, I'm super blessed to be on this call right now. My day was sensational, right? 4th call of the day, right? Super happy and just filled with gratitude. Right, so we are going to get it started within the next 5 minutes or so, right? Let's go ahead and send this link out. Ensure that your family is on this call, right? So if you're currently 2 and free, I need those 2 individuals on this call. Send it to them personally, all right? If you're platinum 150, go ahead and send it to your 3 family members. If you're platinum 600, go ahead and send it to your 12 family members. Platinum 1000, go ahead and get all 30 members on this call. Platinum 2000, go ahead and send this out. Platinum 5, Chairman. Let's go ahead and get everybody. Let's go ahead and get everybody on the call. Let's go ahead and get everybody positioned in front of this information. Let's go ahead and get everybody on the call. All right. Can we drop something that we're grateful for in the chat? Somebody drop what you are grateful for in this chat. Drop what you're grateful for in this chat. All right. Got 170 people on the call. We're going to start at around 12:09. Let's get it popping. Woo! I feel amazing. I feel so energized. This is the 4th training of the day. This is the 4th call of the day. Let's get it. This is regular though, right? This is regular. Let's go ahead and send this call out again. Make sure all of your family members are on this call. Let's go just send this call out right now because, we truly need to go ahead and get these people this information, right? We have a very special guest tonight. This is the second to last call, right? I heard that, he's coming with some heat. All right, he's coming with some heat. So it's definitely just a super privilege to be on this call tonight. So we definitely don't want to miss any of the information and take any of this for granted, right? Those of us who are locked in on these calls, right, you're going to see a wave of success that you've never even thought was possible. And I really want you guys to really, take this information and run with it. All right. And that's a key thing. I really want you to go ahead and be those people who apply what you guys hear on these trainings right away. You don't go and wait for it, right? Because time waits on no man, or no woman either. So we have to really take into consideration the information that we're getting and just really apply it. Understand everything that you're hearing is from a perspective of, okay, we've already done it, right? From a perspective of we want you to win, right? So let's go ahead and keep sending this call out. We're going to start in 2 minutes, right? We have over 200 people on the call. I'm sure this call will get to, the 300s plus as we progress. I'm sure, I think Matthew there just got off. So let's go ahead and make sure every single person is locked in. Is locked into the call. There we go. There we go. There we go. Woo! I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm nowhere near the star of this call. So I'm just excited to open this call up and then pass it off to a GOAT. Drop your screenshots in the chats. Let them know that you're here. Let them know that you're here. Let them know that they're missing something very important, right? Let them know that there's some secret sauce in this call, right? They really, really need to be here, right? They need to be here. All right, all right, all right. We got 1 minute left till we're gonna get it started. Let's get it. Exactly. Shout out to the moms that are plugged in. Shout out to everybody who's plugged in right now. It's late. A lot of people who's not sitting on these calls. A lot of people are not sitting on these calls and they're not understanding the importance. This mommy is tired. Well, shout out to you, mom, for getting on the call, right? So we're gonna get it started, right? Next 30 seconds, we're gonna get it started. Thank you guys for getting on tonight, right? This is next level, next 30. This is the second to last call. We heating up. We hot right now, actually. We just heated up. And so, let's get it started, right? So the title of this call, right? The title of this call is called The Art of Edification, right? The Art of Edification. Understand, like, you guys first have to understand, right, what edification is, right? So, edification is just the instruction, like, or improvement of another person, right, morally, right, or intellectually. So you're just highlighting what this person has done, right? So you're pretty much talking highly of another individual. But I want you guys to understand that's edification in its most basic definition, right? The instruction or improvement of a person morally or intellectually. I want you guys to understand that edification is not just talking highly about someone or saying good things, right? Because necessarily edification should come from a deeper place, right? Edification, true edification, right, is building a deeper sense of trust and understanding within two individuals, right? So there needs to be some sort of connection linked with you and that person. And it has to really build somebody up. Like, you can tell when somebody is just talking highly about someone because they, it's standard in this industry that you got to talk about someone highly, or you can know the difference, or when there is genuine love or appreciation for the person that they're introducing or that they're talking to, right? Understand, like with everything that we do in this business, you have to put it on a pedestal, right? You have to put it up there, right? And really understand like the the amazing thing that does for your business, right? As business owners and potential business owners, the art of edification, talking highly of other individuals, of things, of results, of anything in this space is going to boost, right, the culture of your business dramatically, right? If every single last person can truly talk highly of one another, right, your business will move dramatically. But you have to go ahead and talk highly and learn the skill set of edification, right, first, right? And I want you guys to understand that, realistically, there's really three things within each edification. Results, meaning, okay, what has happened or what did this person do, right? An example, right? Right. So, oh, shout out to this person for making money, or this person has done this, right? And you want to also have a story, right? So, what does that mean? Okay, great. You want to give a story of how they got the results, right? And this is how you build up the image or the perception of what this person has done or who this person is. And also you want to incorporate the success. Like, for example, if you're edifying someone winning in this space, for example, getting a result, making money on the session, well, shout out to, this person, right, for going ahead and within their first 24 hours, going 3-1 on a live session with Matthew Thayer. They were able to make as much money as they make, right, working a job in 20 minutes, right? We got the results, we got a story, and we got a success, right? It's not about, per se, you being the message. You have to become the messenger. All it is when you're edifying, right? When you're talking highly of other people, when you're talking highly of different events or talking highly of anything, all it is that you're a messenger, right? And you're a storyteller. You have to, be able to articulate clearly what it is that you're saying, right? Understand edification, you can hit a lot of, residual income literally just off of edification. You can get to a lot of success within this business just off of the fact that you can leverage other people. Edification is just a form of leverage, right? You're leveraging other people. You can leverage your way and edify your way to a 6-figure position, right? You may not have the results that you want yet, but there is somebody in this platform right now that has the results that you want, and potentially, right, your prospect has, right? Somebody who is interested in joining this business, right? You may not have the success that you desire yet or they desire, right? So how about you speak highly of another individual, right? And I want you guys to understand, right, when I first got started in this business, right, I just got started. I think Jasim was a platinum 1,000. Ruben, I think he had just hit platinum 5,000, if I'm not mistaken, right? And I was talking about Jasim and I was talking about Ruben as 6-figure earners, and they were at platinum 1,000, platinum 5,000, respectively. I was talking so highly of these people that I was able to leverage, because I already knew 6 figures was done for them, right? That I was able to leverage and say this about them. So that way my prospects were able to go ahead and take their results and look at their results, not at my results, even though I even just got started. This is how I was able to hit platinum 600 in 6 weeks, right? You got to understand, right? It's all perspective, right? You have to use edification in every single thing you're doing. If some of the times I get on the call with people in the business, with obviously people in my family, right? And they don't edify me to a new person coming into the business or a prospect. But understand that is, you have to edify. For example, if I get anybody on the call with Ruben, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to speak very highly of that person, right? Of Ruben, right? To that person, right? And especially, with prospects. I want to talk about this for a second with prospects, right? So prospects. So I want to put into perspective right now for you guys. I'll put in perspective. So this is you. Boom. That's you. All right. Here, right. Here is your mentor. Right. Here is your prospect. Why did I write it like that? Let me rewrite this. Boom. Right. So now I want you to understand, bringing people into the business, or if you have a prospect that you want to get on the phone with a mentor, the thing that makes a difference is edification, right? You could have just gave a fantastic opening. You could have gave them a quick overview of the platform, and then you just introduce your mentor. A lot of you guys say, oh yeah, by the way, this is my mentor. He's going to show you how to get started. And I want you guys to understand you're missing talking very highly of your mentor. And that's why a lot of times your mentor might not close as many people as you want, right? But understand, look, people do business. Hear me out. People do business with people that they know, people that they like, and people that they trust, right? You and your mentor, right? There is trust between you and your mentor. There's trust, right? Trust. Between you and your prospect, more than likely, there is trust. But here is just a big question mark. There's no trust. You guys see that? You guys see how between you and your mentor, there's trust. You and your prospect, there's trust. But your mentor and your prospect do not know each other, right? So you have to now bridge the gap, and you have to go ahead and edify to build that trust between your prospect and your mentor, right? So, right, how much better is it when you introduce your mentor as, let's say, the prospect, so blah, blah, blah. This is my mentor. This is someone who has literally changed the way that I look at things and given me a new perspective on life. This is someone who I see, right, making 7 figures in the next year. This is someone that I see literally helping the lives of well over 5,000 people within the next year. This is someone who has impacted my life and changed everything for me. How much better would it be if you said something along the lines of that and then introduce your mentor versus saying, okay, great. Yeah. Hey, by the way, this is my mentor. He's going to show you how to get started. When I get on the phone and people don't edify me, I'm like, it's sometimes it's a pride thing. Like, you have to put your pride aside and talk highly of your mentor if you truly want to win this space, right? It's like set your pride aside, talk very highly about your mentor, because now, guess what? You've given them a perspective of like, oh wow, this is someone of success in this space. Oh wow, I'm introduced like this. Wow, I need to go ahead and make sure I listen, because understand that person. Who am I to that person, guys? You get me. Granted, I'm a chairman 10. I'm a chairman 10. I know I'm a chairman 10. But what the hell is a chairman 10 to the outside world? That person doesn't know that I make X amount of dollars per month. That person doesn't know that I, help this person do this, and that. They don't know that. So who are they to listen to? Think about it like this. Your prospect more than likely, already has some sort of negative connotation, or maybe you don't necessarily have the success that you want. That's why, look, the whole idea of you getting them on the phone with your mentor is because your mentor actually has success that you want. So now, right, when you're doing that, they have to be aware that that is the success that you want. You can literally say that this person, my mentor here, has the utmost success that I desire. If I'm getting somebody on the phone with Ruben or Jocelyn, I'm saying this is a person I want to be like. They literally have all of the success that I desire, right? And I'm following them every step of the way, right? They need to feel it, right? And what you guys really have to, do this every single day, right? You get someone on a call, you enroll with somebody new into this business, and you introduce them to a platinum 2000, platinum 1000, platinum 5000, chairman 10 leader. You go ahead or above, you go ahead and talk super highly on the phone with them instead of just saying, hey, hey, John, this is actually my mentor. He wants to just introduce himself to you as well. He's your mentor as well. No, you say, John, this is an individual has revolutionized this entire investment, who has been able to impact X amount of lives. This is someone who has changed my life. This is someone who is going to be the reason that I'm able to retire my mom. Now, all of a sudden, that new individual comes into this business, comes into that call. They just got started. And now all of a sudden they go ahead and like, okay, I need to listen. This is someone that has a success. This is someone of importance. This is someone who I can learn from, right? Understand that people's egos are inflated. If you don't edify your mentor, they're going to start to think that it's regular to get on the phone with them. Your mentor doesn't have to get on the phone with them, right? So, I personally don't have to get on the phone with somebody in your business. I don't have to. I do it because I love you. I do it because I want to. But to understand, you have to go ahead and show that individual that, this is really, the, epitome of success. This is what you want to strive to be. Right? And it takes a certain level of swallowing your ego or swallowing your pride, putting that to the side, right? And not really thinking about necessarily yourself. Put yourself in their perspective and see how you want to go ahead and be introduced to someone of success, right? So now the next thing that I want to talk about is an acronym, right? An acronym for edify. An acronym for edify. I guess I don't even need my whiteboard. I don't even need my whiteboard. The acronym for edify. So the E in edify, right? The E in edify stands for excitement. Family, you got to be excited when you're edifying another individual. They have to feel the excitement, right? Pouring out of you, right? They have to feel happy. They have to feel like, oh, wow, really? This is an individual. This is, you have to wake them up, right? You have to truly wake them up, but you have to be excited first in order for that to happen, right? Now, the D in edify, it stands for direct, right? It stands for that you have to be super direct to the person, right? You have to direct all of your energy towards the person. Imagine if I'm saying, oh yeah, by the way, this is my mentor. Even if I'm saying this is my mentor, no, you have to be directly speaking to them, right? You cannot shift, right? You cannot shift the energy anywhere but to the person, right? You have to then do the I in edify is infinite. You have to be infinite with how you speak about the individual that you're edifying, the thing that you're edifying, the result that you're edifying. You can edify anything. You can edify this wonderful pen that literally has me painting my future. You feel me? You can edify anything that you really put your mind to, but you have to blow it up into proportions, into great proportions, right? You have to be super infinite, right? This is my 7-figure mentor. He's been able to change my whole perception, right? So really understand what you're going for, really understand and give them that vision, right? You have to portray the vision and put the vision onto that person, right? That is hearing the edification, that crowd of people that is hearing the edification, right? Now, the F in edify stands for future. You have to go ahead and talk about the future of that person. So if I talk about, Ruben, for example, I say, okay, great. This is an individual who will go on to make multi-millions of dollars. This is an individual who will go ahead and impact the lives of well over 80, 90, 100,000 people, right, in the near year. right? You have to be talking about the future. What is the person that you're talking about? The thing that you're going to do in the future. What is that event that you're edifying to your team going to do for them in the future? What is this person that you're edifying for your mentor that you're edifying for your prospect going to do in the future? What are they going to do? And then guess what? You have to put yourself in it as well. So that the Y in edify stands for you. Right? You have to put yourself in there. Now, Ruben is an individual that has impacted me in ways that I can't even imagine. He's someone who has completely changed my life and been the reason why I'm able to retire my mom this year. This is someone who literally has changed the way that I look at, you have to really feel it, right? You have to put yourself into it, right? Some way, somehow, right? I really want you guys to understand this, right? Edification is literally the single reason why certain organizations grow to rapid rates while others don't. Right now, you're relying on your results, but you need to be relying on the results of your mentor. You need to be going ahead and edifying and talking highly of this result, that result. That is how you do it. You leverage until you're leveraged. You edify until you're edified, and then you keep edifying because you're going to get edified more. And you keep it's a never-ending circle, guys. Right? And anybody should be able to edify anybody. I get on the phone with people in my business, right? I get on the phone with a platinum leader in my business, right? With someone in their downline. Best believe they edify me. I'm edifying them right back. I'm saying, okay, it's great that I got to meet you for the first time. You have a wonderful mentor. This is a mentor who's literally, making headways in this business. He's going to hit chairman within the next couple of months. This is someone who I look at, even though, I potentially mentioned them. This is someone I look at for advice all the time. This is an individual who is truly changing the game. This is someone that you want to follow till the end, right? You have to anyone can edify anybody, guys. But honestly, the best edification is when you truly mean it. You have to tap into a deeper emotion when you're doing these things. When you're edifying, you have to tap into a deeper sense of emotion of like, okay, this person had this impact on me. You'll quickly find you're never really put into a position to edify someone who has not had an impact on your life. I'm going to repeat that. You'll quickly find you'll never be put in a position to edify an individual who did not have an impact on your life. Like there'll never be a time where you probably have to edify somebody, right, who has not had an impact on your life. Like I have never in my life had to edify and it was for a reason. Like this person had no impact on my life. I never just found myself edifying someone. It's because God naturally puts people in your life to go ahead and build them up, right? God, all you're edifying is you're building up an individual who has built you up indirectly or directly, right? And the person that is on this call tonight has indirectly built me into the chairman, into the person that I am today. Now, you guys got to understand, this is someone who I literally watched do prospect call, training after training after prospect call after prospect after training after training. This is someone who literally just does not stop working. This is someone who literally, I asked to get on this call. He just said yes. He didn't even question. This is someone who I've literally been studying. I've watched him matriculate, to damn near millionaire status in this platform. This is someone I've watched impact the lives of well over 3,000 individuals. This is someone that I literally studied day by day by day. I see the love that he has for his organization. This is someone who I see that truly moves with love and moves with urgency, who moves like he's in this to make sure that you're good. This is not an individual that makes it seem like, okay, he's doing it from. This is someone who makes it seem like, yo, he's doing this for you. This next person is an individual that literally the last time we spoke in person, this is the first time we ever spoke in person. It was in Atlanta. It was for Think With Us, the event in Atlanta. And I asked him, I was like, yo, Imran, what's up, bro? Do you have any tips for Platinum 5000, Chairman 10? I kid you not. He gave me the most simplest answer. And it was the one thing that I was missing. 2 weeks later, right? Chairman 10 was done. You guys got to understand, this is someone who's willing to give you the information exactly how you're supposed to hear it. Right? So, I'm forever studying this person, the way that they move, the way that they talk, right? The way that they are able to impact the masses. Right? This is an individual that you need to go ahead and have on your radar. This is someone who has exploded the radar. This is an individual that you need to go ahead. This is someone who you need to go ahead and just, if you do not know, if you do not follow this person, if you're new, if you're on my side, right, you need to go ahead and study this person, because this is a person that literally, you know, directly with that one thing he told me, and indirectly for the course of my year in this business, right, has literally helped me hit the level of success that I got. I don't want you guys to take this lightly. I do not want you guys to take this lightly. So thank you so much, my brother Imran. Can we drop some C250s in the chat? We know C100 is done, right? We're not even worried about C100. We know that thing is done, right? This is someone, you know, I just want you guys to really show this guy love. Can we drop some hearts in the chat for my brother? Let's get it. Drop C250s and some hearts, because I really want you guys to understand who's about to come up and speak here. All right, so thank you so much, Imran, bro. You know, if you ever need anything, you know, I'm a phone call away, bro. You know, just give these people some information on how they can take their business to the next level, man. Love you, man.
Sheesh. Raf, man, you never, I'm going to be honest, Raf, you never cease to amaze me. All right, you guys should be able to see me now. Let me see if you guys can see me. You guys should be able to see me. Perfect. Drop some sevens in the chats if you are able to see me right now. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Raf. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Before I even begin, like, I don't even know where to start. And I say this like genuinely, I don't even know where to start, you know, and the reason being is because you're changing the game, bro. You're changing the game. And I'm gonna be really honest, you know, like, it's like you took my breath away, you know, like I really mean that. And Raf, just kind of like seeing you work, bro, since you've been hitting chairman is like, it's inspiring. You know, like, it's inspiring, bro. Like it's like nostalgic, right? It's like nostalgic. And the reason being is because you can tell, you know, where you're headed. You know, you can tell you're working for so much more that you have right now, and you're helping people get to the next level. You know, you can tell, like, you're not satisfied, bro. You understand where you are right now, and you can tell, you know, for a fact of, you know, there's more. And some people talk about it, but then there's other people that actually do it, right? Because there are some people on this call right now that, you know, after today, you'll just continue to talk about it, right? And I'm being fully transparent. After today, you'll listen, right? You'll comment in the chat box, and you'll still be able to not take the information and run with it. And Raf, I'm gonna be really real, bro. Like, you're not one of those people that just hear information and then just continue to never reply, right? And I have to say that openly, 302 people on the call, because, like, it's real. You know, I'm not just coming on here to just talk, right? You know, I'm not just coming on here to just edify you back. Like, I'm speaking real facts of you being able to really understand, okay, I'm going to get information and I'm going to do with it. I'm going to not talk in the chat box. I'm going to leave the chat box alone. I'm going to be the student. I'm going to lock in, right? And let this information change my life and hustle on a day-to-day basis. And Raf, bro, like, for that, just to kind of see that, like, how you've not slowed up, right? Or see that you've stepped into that chairman like realm, and be able to continue to just keep your head down running, bro. Like, it's inspiring. And I know for a fact that you're inspiring, you know, people within my family as well, you know, individuals in my family as well. So if you guys do not follow Raf, you know, like, if you guys do not know Raf, or if you guys are not studying an individual like Raf, please do so. Like, and I mean that, please do so, right? Yeah, it's good to study, you know, a chairman 750, a chairman 500, 250, 150, but study somebody who is right in front of you, right? Study somebody who is current. Study somebody who is right now, they've reached a level of success. I want you to realize, family, that when you start to study things that are current, you'll start to see that what is actually working as we speak, right? And Raf, bro, like, I before I begin and get into, like, edification, I gotta just say this about you, because I need people to understand, like, what's really going on. All right, so shout out to you, my brother. And of course, you know, you asked me to do the training, and I always do it. And I don't know if you remember what I told you, right? On when you called me and asked me to do this training. And if you guys, I'll share it with you guys, right? I said, I'm always willing to do something for somebody that is hustling. Right? I'm always, I said, you don't have to ask me. Right? I am always willing to do something for somebody that is hustling, like their life depends on it. Right? So I love you too, bro. Like for real. I had to kind of just say that before I begin. But edification, like edification. I want everybody to understand, family, that this business is about edification. All right. Before I kind of like get into certain things that I want to say, I want you to understand, I've seen people, right, do every single thing right in this business and not have the skill of edification. Edification is actually an actual skill. All right. It is an actual skill. And it's some people don't necessarily take the time, right, to learn why certain people are successful in this space. Right. Some people don't take the time to, yes, we trade. Right. Yes, we make money from our cell phone. We make money in minutes, but some people don't take the time, right, to learn certain things of why people have been successful in this opportunity. Right. You want to start to learn how you can make millions of dollars in this space. You have to start to learn skills. You have to start to learn skills. You have to start to learn things that are going to allow for your business to grow. Right. Because I want everybody to understand on this call, you may have not been in business before, right? Drop a 7 in the chat if your major was not business, maybe in school. And it's okay. It's okay, right? Your major wasn't business. I want you to realize that if your major was not business in school, then that means you have to learn, right? That means you have to learn, because when you are doing business with certain people, right, edification is a thing. Edification is a thing, and it's all the more reasons why you need to be getting on these Zoom links. You need to be getting on these Zoom links, right? Because you have to understand, you have to learn certain things, right, for you to be better in this opportunity. And where I'm going to start off with, you don't have to necessarily, your mentor, right? Certain times, certain people skip edification. Don't think that you have to only edify a Chairman 50, right? Your business is not going to just grow by edifying a Chairman 50, right? Your business is going to grow how well. And I'm going to slow down before I say this, because I want I want this to resonate and sit with everybody. Your business is not only going to grow by how well you edify a top leader in this business. How do you edify the mentors that you don't even like? Right? How do you edify the mentors that you do not, you don't even agree with them? That's how well your business will grow. Because I've seen people, right? I've seen people slow themselves up, not hit ranks for months. I'm talking about for months, because they didn't necessarily want to edify, right, individuals who maybe they didn't understand personal versus business, right? I want you to realize, family, that everybody on this call right now, there is a difference between business and there's a difference between personal. Right? Let me know in the chat box, would you rather be right or rich? Talk to me. Would you rather be right or rich? Right? I'd rather be rich. I'd rather be rich, but I understand right now, family. I understand that right now, right now, some of us, right, we may get into it with somebody, or we may not like what somebody says because we aren't being submissive to the information. And let me kind of give you scenarios. All right. I'm going to kind of take this training in a different perspective, right? You may have a mentor. Say your mentor is a platinum 5,000, or say your mentor is a platinum 2,000, because you didn't like what they said to you, right? Let me put this in perspective. And I hope you guys are listening. Because you didn't like what they said to you, or because you didn't, whatever the case may be, you stopped edifying them to your team. You just clipped an entire, I don't know, you just clipped something for yourself. You clipped it. You threw it out the window. You threw your leverage out the window. That's what you did. Right? That's what you did. You threw it out the window. I've seen individuals, right, not be able to edify their mentor. Maybe you're a platinum 1,000, you have a platinum 2,000 mentor. I've seen people try to edify, right, maybe a chairman 10, but not edify the platinum 2,000 just as much, and not get success. I want you to understand, family, that there's a difference between personal and there's a difference between business. right? And I want you to also realize now that edification, right? This business is going to be built on edification. You want to know why your family members don't plug in? You want to know why they don't get on trainings? You want to know why, okay, you know what? There can be a training and your family members are not on it, right? It's because just like Raf mentioned, you may have not edified it enough, right? I want you to understand there's one thing to send a training and there's another thing to explain why this training is going to be important. Right? It's one thing to just send a link. And it's another thing to say, okay, I'm sending the link, but this is what the link is going to do for you. That's a form of edification, right? Somebody may be doing, I'm giving you scenarios because I don't want to just talk to you about edification. You may have heard it before, but I want to give you certain scenarios that you can get better at. Maybe somebody, right? Maybe there is a call going on and you just send it in the group chat, but you never text people personally. Right, I want you to realize, and I'm giving you scenarios to kind of just help you understand, right? Because talking about it may be good, but kind of giving you scenarios may be better. All right, drop a 7 in the chat if you guys are with me. Because I want you to realize that when I was a Platinum 5000, I had 225 individuals in my business. And I remember myself kind of getting a lot of their numbers, right? I have a phone, I have an old phone, and in my old phone, I have numbers of just people, right, who I was sending my links to. I'm talking about I have 225 people in my business at the time, and I'm sending links to them. I'm sending links to them. I'm sending links to them. I'm sending links to them, trying to get them to plug in, right? I did this at Platinum 5000, right? Some of us, we don't do this at Platinum 150 or Platinum 600 or Platinum 1000 or Platinum 2000. Right? I was doing it at Platinum 5000 still because I was hungry to hit chairman. I was hungry for the next level, right? But I want everybody to understand, you sending the training itself, you sending it to them personally is a form of edification, right? If you're taking notes, and I see Kyrie, shout out to Kyrie, bro. I see you taking notes since I got on the call, right? But I want you to understand, people will only be excited about what you be excited for. They will only be excited about the things that you're excited for. David Emanite says this. He said, you need to know how to, it's the 3 P's, right? Prospect, promote, and present. I want you to realize right now that I've seen people, right, not understand that how their life can change, right? And I'm going to talk about like an event. I'm going to talk about an event coming up, right? The 100 Summers experience is coming up. I've seen people within 100 summers not understand that that's a form of edification, right? Let me make it make sense. You're in Pipaholics, but you never posted the Pipaholics Ascension, right? Then you're not edifying it. Because you didn't post it, that's you not edifying it. Right? You're in 100 summers, but you never posted it, right? And then you're gonna wonder why people level up. You're gonna wonder why people make 6-7 figures, but you didn't get it. You didn't get it. You didn't understand that right now, right? You not posting it is your family. You may have 30 people in your business. They don't take it serious. People are not coming because you didn't necessarily show the importance of it. Right? That is edification. When somebody does a call, right? If somebody does it, you got to understand, family, when somebody's doing a call, you will always know when it's important to me. My organization will always know when it's important to me. If I'm physically breathing and I'm physically able to understand or help people understand the importance of what I think about this call, then it will be done. Right? Then it will be done. Because if Bryce Thompson is doing a call, best believe that I'm probably posting the flyer. Best believe that I'm probably sending it out multiple times. Best believe that I'm probably sending a message on what this call is going to do. Right? It's edification. People will only be excited, have energy, right? People will only believe in the things that you believe in, right? And this is not necessarily like edification, but it's all edification. People will only view importance to the things that you view importance to. Right now, you want to know why people in your business, they may not lock in because you don't truly take it 100% serious. Because that's a form of edification. This opportunity, how well do you edify it? You want to know why people tell you to post 10 times a day? Because it's a form of edification. You want to know why people tell you to post 10 times a day? Because if you're not excited about the business, who can you expect to be excited about it? Nobody. You're not even edifying your business. So how will anybody be able to understand, right, the importance of your business or their business? Right? Not only prospects, for the people that are looking at you, right, within your team. I want you to realize, family, this business is built off of edification. These are certain skills, like skills that you must possess if you're trying to make 6-7 figures in this business. There's no way you're going to get there without it. I'm sorry. There's no way. And people refuse to learn it. People refuse to take the time out to learn it, right? Because I want you to understand that right now, some of the most successful organizations, right? Pay attention to how they edify. I'll say this about Dignified Drip. Drop a 7 in the chat if you've ever heard Edu open up a call. Even better, drop a 7 in the chat if you've ever heard some of Edu's Chairman 10s open up a call. Or drop an 8 if you ever heard like Danielle. Right? I want you to realize, family, that right now, it's a reason why their organization grows the way that it does. It's a reason. It's actually a reason. Right? You start to look at the organizations like an SBC. Right? Drop a 7 in the chat if you would say the leaders of an SBC, they have good edification. Right? They can make, they can show you the importance of a Chairman 100. Right? You want to know why Jalen Goss? You want to know why that name is so, right, so profound? Yes, because of all of the great things that he did. But what else do you think? What else do you think? The way his leaders edify him. Not just edification. It's not just edification. If you said that, you're wrong. The way his leaders edify him. Because how well you edify somebody else, how well you edify your mentor, your uplines in this business will allow for somebody else to see the importance of what it is that you see in them. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Because I want you to understand, family, that these are the skills that are going to allow for you to hit the next level. So you may be Platinum 150 on this call. You may be Platinum 600 on this call. Learn to edify. And it comes with a couple of things, right? It comes with you not having an ego, right? It comes with you not taking proximity for granted, right? This is when all of these phrases start to play into fact, because you may be close to a person and you don't understand the true value in it, right? And the reason I say that is because I'm hearing Raph speak and I'm hearing him open up the call, and I'm like, sometimes I feel like people out of the organization have more love or importance to people outside of the organization. So what do I mean? Right? I'm listening to Raph. I'm like, damn, bro, there's so much love. I'm like, would a leader like that in my business edify me like how Raph did? If you want to know my like actual like thoughts when Raph was speaking, I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, yo, you really just like, that was great edification. But because of proximity, people start to lose their edification. So if there's any advice to you, don't take anything for granted. because it will slow your success up 10 times. Right? You start to notice how people outside of your own organization will start to edify you more than people will inside. Because you want to know why? Everything is always greener on the grass looks greener on every other side. Let's just put it like that. The grass looks greener wherever you are not at. That's how it always is. The grass always looks greener. So now I want you to understand, family, that right now, right here, if there's any advice that I can give you, is to understand that right now, show the importance of somebody that you're following. Show the importance of the people that are in your circle. Because 10 times out of 10, somebody's a legend to somebody. Somebody's a legend to somebody. Right? I said this about certain individuals. There are certain individuals in this business, right, that are chairman now that I was following way before chairman. Right? And I'll say this again, and I want to kind of get into it to kind of like put it into perspective. I was following certain chairmen in this business way before they were in the business. Right? Way before they were in the business. And where am I going with this? Right? I was following certain individuals within this opportunity way before they were chairman. And I used to duplicate them outside of the business. Right? Outside of the business. I used to show certain people these people's pages outside of the business before they were in the business. But sometimes now, right, an individual will have so much proximity or be so close to individuals where they don't even understand a chairman, and I'm a higher rank than them. So let me kind of put that out there. Let me kind of put this into perspective. So they may be a chairman 10, right, or a chairman 25, and Imran Ritchie was studying individuals like this outside of the business before this business, right? But then they come into business and people don't necessarily see the importance of them. How? How is an Imran Ritchie able to see value in somebody, but you probably don't? So you got to start to understand, family, that right now, edification is going to be able to solely build your business at one point. Right? I remember when I was a Platinum 600, Miss Chairwoman 10, currently, KD and Kelly, she was a Platinum 150. I remember me and KD and Kelly used to do informationals. I remember, right? And she used to get her mentor on the phone, and I was working a job at the time, guys. I was working a job, right? I was an accountant at the time. I was a Platinum 600, making $600 a month. And she was a Platinum 150. And she used to open up the call, pass the call over to me, edify the hell out of me, right? Because it doesn't matter about the amount. It's the energy. It's the excitement, right? It's the energy, the excitement. She used to talk about. This is exactly how she used to say it. My mentor, he's a Platinum 600, making $600 a month. He's about to quit his job in the next few months. Family, at the time, I had no desire of quitting my job. I used to hear that, and I'm like, okay, right? I guess I got to quit my job in the next few months. She actually put it into my mind. Like, okay, you know what? All right, I guess that's where I'm headed. She manifested it. We close people at Platinum 150 and Platinum 600 off of good edification, right? Off of talking highly of somebody else. Because I want you to realize, family, that right now, right, what you do, you may not see. It comes to the point where people are making so much money nowadays that it's like, I don't even know how you can edify. Right? I want you to understand that Chairman 10, Jamie Oladimiji, he did a call the other day, and Edification is just little things, right? He did a call the other day, and that was a post that I posted when he JMU Oladimiji was a Platinum 2000. He was in profit 55 cents. 55 cents. Drop a 7 in the chat right now if you know for a fact that you wouldn't post a 55-cent screen in profit. You know, some of you don't post 700. Some of you don't post 200. We were excited at Platinum 2000. I think I was Platinum 5000 or Chairman 10 at the time. I was posting 55-cent profit. Because I understood it wasn't about the amount. It was about how I was doing it. That was where the edification stemmed from. Some of you think that you have to grow your business based off edifying how much you've made, instead of edifying how you're doing it. Right? Some of you think that you can only grow your business by edifying your results. I want you to realize, family, you can go chairman without even posting your MT4 screen ever. People don't even care how much you made. What's more powerful is all the people that surround you doing it. Right? I want you to realize there were days when I blew my account at Platinum 600. But I understood that, okay, you know what? There are results and testimonials in the chat that I can leverage and edify to grow my business. Some of us on this call, we may blow our account and we go ghost. You may blow your account and what do I post? I want you to realize you don't understand the value in edification. You don't understand the value in talking highly of somebody else. You don't understand the value of showing and edifying a testimonial. Family, I want you to realize you reside in these chats with thousands of family members. Every single day, you are going to have the ability to edify something or someone. I actually want to make it a challenge for every single day, starting tomorrow. Find something in the chat to edify and leverage and post. Just look at it. That's why you take your group chats off mute, because you will start to find now in the Pipaholics, right? You will start to find in the We Investments. You will start to find in these things, right? Things for you to edify. You'll start to find it, right? It'll start to flow into you. Right? When somebody quits their job, it happens ever so often in this opportunity. It happens often, very often. That's something that you can edify. Right? When somebody makes money in minutes, which is every damn day, that is something you can edify. When somebody goes P150, P600, all of these different ranks, that is something that you can edify. Right? All of these different things are things that you can edify. When I was coming up in this opportunity, you want to know why I may post a story of somebody else getting something, whatever, doing something, because it's a form of edification. I may not have bought the penthouse, but somebody did. It's a form of edification. People will be excited about. People will see importance. People will see value in the things that you edify and see value in. You have to start to ask yourself, if people don't see the vision, ask yourself, am I portraying the vision? Am I edifying the vision? Am I showing what the vision looks like? Right? You have to start to understand, family, that people are looking at you. They're looking at you. Right? It's crazy because I just got off of a call with my Platinum 5000s and Chairman 10s. And it's a similar conversation, and it's a similar thing that we had. And it's really right around it's the same lines. Right? Edification. But and the last thing I'm gonna say before I kind of get into the next point is, I remember being a Platinum 2000 at the time. And it was a Dallas convention. And I remember we were all in an Airbnb. It was Dallas convention. Some of us may have been in the B&B, right? But I remember being in the B&B, and David and Minite pulled up to the B&B. Nate spoke. Ruben spoke, Bryce spoke. But I remember David being in the B&B that night. I don't know if anybody was in that room. Right? And it stuck with me. I still have the video today. But David said in that room, he said, Trade House Investment Group, right, will grow how well you edify Bryce at the time. All right. And I'm gonna kind of say this, and I want it to resonate with you. He said, Trade House will grow how well you edify Bryce. Right? He said, at the time, he said Bryce Thompson was chairman 100. He said Bryce Thompson is a 23, I think 22, right? Bryce Thompson is a 22 or 23-year-old chairman 100, right? One of the fastest to do it. He said, your organization will grow how well you edify a person like Bryce. At the time, Nathan Samuel was chairman 50. He said, your organization will grow how well you edify a person like Nathan Samuel. He said, you should be edifying that story to everybody. That's what he said in the room. I still have the video to this day. I actually did a training on it, an edification training on it, and I played the video one day. Right? You got to understand, family, that right now, you being able to understand the power in leveraging someone else's results, talking highly of someone else, right, is going to do a lot for you. And it's crazy because I'm going to do this presentation in a couple of days, but I kind of want to say this and kind of want everybody to write this down, right? All right, boom. All right, write this down, right? When to edify. All right, when to edify. All right, when to edify. You edify when you're opening a training for someone else. All right, edify when you're opening a training for someone else. All right, so basically, if you're opening a training, guys, for somebody else, make sure you edify the next person. Also edify if you're the second person, right? Just to kind of make it plain, put it out there, make it plain so who sees it will run. All right, opening a training for somebody else, right? When somebody passes you the training, all right, the next thing is when to edify. When getting on a three-way with your mentor or a prospect. All right? When getting on a three-way with a mentor or a prospect. With a mentor and a prospect. All right? The next one, it says, when to edify, getting on a three-way with your mentor and an upcoming leader. All right? So, for example, you may have a mentor and a prospect. That was one phase. And then the next phase was a mentor and a leader, an upcoming leader, right? You may have a platinum 150 that you want to speak to, a platinum 5,000, and maybe you may be a platinum 1,000, right? You have to edify your mentor to that platinum 150 so they can understand all of the things and the accomplishments and, you know, the value that they've provided along their journey so you can be able to understand how they can help them. Right? Because just like Raf mentioned, if you were to just hop on this call, this may be your first time today. And I want you to kind of this is the last thing I kind of want to say to everybody on this call, right? Kobe Bryant, he said, I play every game like it's my last because every single day there's somebody new watching me. Right? Every day I play every game like it's my last because every day there's somebody new watching me. And it's the same thing with edification. Right? It's the same exact thing with edification. You may not edify that one time, and that one time may burn your bridge forever. Right? You may not edify that one time to somebody that could have made him run. And you probably don't close a prospect. You got to understand, family, that where we come from, where a lot of us come from, we don't have these skills of edification. That's why we don't make 6 and 7 figures. right? You have to learn these skills of a millionaire. Things that I am still learning. Things that I still have to perfect. It's a craft. Right? I'm still learning. I'm still when Edu does a call, I'm still locked in. I'm telling you. Because you have to understand that may be the difference between Imran Ritchie being a chairman 50 and why I may not be a chairman 100. You see what I'm saying? You got to realize these things. Maybe I need to work on my edification. Right? Maybe I still have to get better at it. And if I'm telling you I may still have to get better at it, if I'm telling you I may still have to work on certain things, what does that mean for you? That means take my hand and let's all get better at it. Take my hand and let's all figure out the importance of it. Because I'm telling you, your organization will move faster how well you and everybody in it edifies. Right? So without further ado, man, I hope this call was helpful. My Instagram is my name first and last, Imran Ritchie, IMRANRITCHIE. All right. I hope this was helpful, family. And before I get out of here, man, I really want to say, Raf, like, you're one of the most intelligent chairmen that I've seen come into this space, bro. Like, intelligent. I'm talking about wisdom. I'm talking about, I don't know how old you are, Raf, but like, you're way beyond your years, bro. Like, for real. Like, you're way beyond your years, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like, you move like David and Benite. Right? Stay humble, bro. Stay hungry, because I'm going to be honest, like, study individuals like that as well, right? Study the Chairman 25, but start to move in that purpose of 6, 7, 10 years from now, bro, you can move into a David and Benite. Right? I appreciate you, bro. Let's get it, my guy.